Okay, 9-100 asks us to solve the following equations. I don't have it pre-printed, I'm just going to go ahead and write it down. So for A, it's asking us to solve the equation 12 equals 6/7 x. Okay, well, to solve this, again, we know that we have 6/7 times x. We need to think, okay, what's the inverse? The inverse of multiplying 6/7. We could divide by 6/7. A lot of us are going to say, okay, well, the inverse is just of multiplication is just to divide. But instead of doing that, why don't we go ahead and multiply by the reciprocal? Okay, and the reciprocal of 6/7 is going to be 7/6. So I'm going to actually multiply both sides by 7/6 times 7/6. Okay, and from there, 6/7 times 7/6, that's just 1. So on the right side, we're just going to have x. The left side, we're going to have 14. Okay, I kind of just know that 12 divided by 6 is 2, times 7 is 14. So for A, x is 14. Okay, for B, we have 3x plus -4 equals 2x plus 9. Okay, and for this, I'm just going to go ahead and my strategy is just to get the variables on one side and the constants on the other side. So I'll start off by subtracting 2x, and from there we're going to have, okay, 1x plus -4 or -4, 1x minus 4 equals 9. Okay, as these canceled out. Okay, and here I'm going to go ahead and add 4, add 4, and this cancels out, so I have x equals 13. Okay, pretty simple so far. Let's take a look at C. C, we have 3x minus 8 equals 4x plus -2. Same idea as before, we just get variables on one side, constants on the other. Okay, I like having positive variables, so I'm going to go ahead and, since there's 4x's here, I'm going to go ahead and subtract 3x here, subtract 3x here. Okay, the x's cancel out. We have -8 equals 4x minus 3x is 1x plus -2. And I'll go ahead and just add 2. Add 2. Now we're going to have -6 equals x. Okay, for D. For D, we have 2 times the quantity x minus 3 equals 1 minus 3x. Okay, so what we used to do here is, even though this is in parentheses, we used to go ahead and try to subtract it out, but by now, hopefully we remember, we're going to use the distributive property to make sure we distribute that 2. So we're going to have 2 times x minus 2 times 3. Or we could say plus 2 times -3. I'm going to say minus 2 times 3 equals 1 minus 3x. Okay, so we have 2x minus 2 times 3 is 6 equals 1 minus 3x. And just like before, variables on one side, constants on the other. Okay, I have a minus 3x here, so that side has less. So I'm actually going to add 3x to both sides to get rid of the variables here. Okay, which means we're going to have 5x's here, minus 6 equals 1. I'm going to add 7. Oops, not add 7. We're going to add 6. I'm going to add 6 right here, add 6 right there, and we're going to go ahead and have 5x, this cancels out, equals 7. Okay, well, finally what we need to do is divide by 5. Oops, let me give this some red. Divide by 5, divide by 5, and okay, we're going to have x equals 7/5. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be tempted. I wanted to convert this to a decimal, but I think it's fine as a fraction. We can leave it as 7/5, or we're going to simplify it as 1 2/5. So x is 1 2/5. Okay, for where's E? For E, let's do that here. We have some room here. We're going to have 38 over 6 equals x over 18. Okay, these are proportions. Okay, we can use cross multiplication. They'll be big numbers, but I think it's safe to see that we could actually use the giant one. So I'm going to multiply by what? 6 times what is 18? Well, 6 times 3 is 18, so the giant one's going to be 3/3. Now I just need to multiply 38 and 3. 38 times 3, this is 24, 2, so it's 9, 10, 11, so it's 114. 114 is x. Okay, and finally for f, we have 9 over x equals 85 over 10. There's a lot of strategies we could use here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually just gonna use let's go ahead and use the cross multiplication. Okay, so I'm just gonna multiply 9 times 10 and x times 85. Okay, 9 times 10 equals 85x. 9 times 10 is 90 equals 85x. We're gonna divide by 85. Divide by 85, and a lot of you guys are going to use long division, but again, I'm okay with fractions. Okay, and we just need to simplify it. 90 over 85, we divide by 5/5. 90 minus 5 is 18. 85 minus 5 is 17. So we're going to have 18/17 equals x, or we can actually simplify that to 1 and 1/17. So x is 1 and 1/17.